Good morning, class. For today we are going to start a new topic, which is the human body. And in this unit, which we are going to start, comes three things, which are the three chapters included in your syllabus, but we are going to look only at one, because this is going to come in your half term. So in a human body, the basic three systems are: number one, a digestive system, from which we digest food and that food is converted into energy. And second is respiratory system, and third is the circulatory system. Respiratory system includes our respiration, which the air we take and how oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide is taken off or taken out of our body. In circulatory system, which is the heart, or how the blood goes around throughout the body, is included. But for today, we are only going to look at the digestive system and its process. Digestive system, we know that it is the process by which living organisms digest their food, or living organism, when they ingest the food, they convert it into energy, and that same energy is utilized in our day-to-day or daily works. So in a digestive system, there is a process, and this process includes ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. So, students, when you take an apple and you eat that apple until you finish that food, or the food which is prepared at your home by your parents, or when you go out to eat the food, we only know eating, and we only know that it gets digested in our stomach. But do you know the process by which it is utilized? Because this process includes ingestion, which is when you are eating or taking in the food. So ingestion basically means the receiving of food, the nutrients that you are going to take inside, and that eating, chewing and swallowing comes in ingestion. And when you have ingested the food, when it is in your system, from mouth it goes to the stomach, and in stomach also, in the topics which are going to come next, we will study what they are. So once it goes to your stomach and through your intestine, then digestion starts. So digestion is the breaking down of food particles into simpler organic particles or molecules that can be ingested, by your system, that can be utilized. And then absorption starts. Absorption is, it takes place in our alimentary canal, the intestines. So in absorption, the food which has been broken down, like when you eat an apple, it contains malic acid and other vitamins. When you take food and you take green leafy vegetables or any kind of carbohydrate source, then it gets broken down by acids and different enzymes, and when they are acting on it, they are broken into simpler organic substances which are absorbed by your intestine, and it gets in your blood. So after that, the next step comes, the process is called assimilation. Assimilation is the stage where absorbed food get utilized, or the nutrients that are situated that you have absorbed, they get utilized by different kind of processes that are happening. Just for a fact that you should know, in our body system there are two kind of processes. One is anabolic, the other is catabolic. In anabolic process, there is something being created from simpler organic substances, and in catabolic reaction, the bigger molecule gets broken down into simpler terms, as you can learn in chemistry and physics, and you may not have an idea about this process. But assimilation is actually putting things where they belong, where they are required. So when you ingest the food, then you digest in your stomach and alimentary canal, then your intestines absorb those nutrients, then those nutrients are put where they belong. Like vitamin A is good for your eyes, vitamin C is good for your immune system, and there are so many things that are needed by the system, like oxygen, water molecules, protein. So when the food is being digested and absorbed, all the food that you have eaten gets converted into energy, and that is assimilation. And lastly comes ingestion. So once the food is ingested, it gets digested, and then those nutrients get absorbed, then they are utilized by the system, and finally when it has nothing and there is nothing more that can be done of the food that you have eaten, it gets digested or ingestion, which is the thrown out of the waste product. Because when you use something to create something new, then there is waste product as well. So this is all that the introduction for the lesson that we are studying, and basically the human body, which is your unit, and the chapter we are studying digestive system. And this is the process that actually happens in a digestive system. And soon we are going to learn what is a human digestive system. It includes alimentary canal, digestive glands, and the mouth, the teeth, and all other various organs that are present in the whole digestive system. I hope that you have understood the basic meaning and introduction of this chapter. We will continue further in next classes. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.